Anybody want to tell me about what's going on here, or can just explain in a nutshell?
It's essentially we're campaigning against the anti-camping ordinance. Because the city has lied numerous times about what they're going to provide and what they have provided. The number of the statistical number of people that they are saying is homeless in Portland is like 9 times less than what it actually is. They're saying there's a grand total of 1,592 people homeless in Portland, when there's actually over 10,000.
Wow.
They're not spending the money they should be spending on shelters, affordable housing, or anything else. They're spending it on crappy ass things like wannabe hotels down by the freaking Rose Quarter, bus malls, more police services.
The expansion on TBI, especially on some parts that ain't really needed for a men's shelter. I mean, look, you're supposed to put what 90-some units in there for like SROs. You're supposed to make a 90-man bed. What does a weight room got to do with a homeless shelter? Nothing. They got classrooms. That's what the Clark Center's got. All they're doing is copying the Clark Center, except the only thing the Clark Center ain't got is the weight room. You know, we don't need another one of them. Keep it how it is, the way it is. Get better staff if that's the case, right? But you don't need to spend money on something that's going to keep getting rejected by the Pearl District tenants. Because that's the only reason why it hasn't started building yet.
That place with the weight room, where's that? What's that place?
It's supposed to be the new TPI. We was in a meeting back in June, and it was
the new day center.
Okay. Yeah. The new day center, right?
Yeah. And they showed the sketch plans at one of them town hall meetings back in January. It said it's supposed to be it was supposed to hold like 90 to 100 beds for men in the shelters. It's supposed to have SRO units like the Clark Center does.
What's our SRO units?
Single
resident
occupancies.
occupancy.
Okay.
Mostly run by Central City.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said there's going to be classrooms for like ready to rent, computer rooms for people to do job search, which Clark Center already got. We already have places that offer job searches like Southeast Works, One Stops all over town.
Yeah,
we don't need no more.
They also have the program to like people with criminal backgrounds to get them expunged, depending on how
serious
it is. Yeah, and Central City owns a lot of the buildings downtown, and they spend their money unwisely. You know, they're supposed to be Central City concerned, but they
ain't concerned about nothing.
They don't care. You know, because if they cared, then there wouldn't be as many homeless people out here as there is.
And the reason this protest, I know last year, or was it last year?
The sit-lie ordinance.
Sit-lie and camping, both, wasn't it?
Well, it was a cross between, but they're doing more sweeps this year than they were last year on the camping ordinance. I mean, they're kicking people out of the bridges again.
It's our understanding that for the last 2 nights, there's been a grand total of 12 people go to jail for sleeping under the bridge.
Yep.
So 12 people in the last couple nights have gone to jail
for sleeping under bridges.
Art got a phone call last night, before he showed up at the Friday Night Feed down at Skidmore. One guy had just gotten out of jail, did a 24-hour day in jail for being under a bridge, and he lost everything he owned. The only thing he got back was his wallet and what was in his pockets when he got arrested. And dude don't know, dude's all tripping and doesn't know how to start over. You know, he's been working with Ibrahim on the side, trying to help people out about, trying to give them a good direction, what to do, where to go. We were supposed to have some more people come up here. Haven't seen anybody really.
Have you guys been out here for now like a week or two, right?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks on Monday. And this is I think the first night we had 18 people. Last year's turnout was huge though. Yeah. There was like, what, 100 and something?
175.
You had an access to everybody.
Yeah, because they didn't have the TriMet. Since they put TriMet in, they can't go on the sides of City Hall anymore.
So 18 people, is that about the maximum you've been seeing out here, kind of?
Yeah, pretty
much.
Out here,
It flux between 18 and 22.
Yeah, something like that.
Any problems with the police hassling you, or not security?
They know exactly what we're doing. They've come out. The security keeps an eye on us. They they know the first night that we came out here, they came and, you know, the police came up and asked, okay, we heard that you guys were doing this, but we're not sure exactly what you guys are doing. And, you know, then they drove off, and they drive by every night, and then security comes around and asks if, you know, everybody's okay, and then just kind of keeps an eye on us and then walks away.
That's appropriate.
And
Yeah.
and everybody who's here has signed a code of conduct form that says that essentially you respect each other's space, respect each other, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no violence.
Yeah, that's what I heard a couple weeks ago, and I did come by here during the daytime in the morning, and everything was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
here by 7
From
a.m.
9 o'clock at night until about 7. We're trying to be out here by 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
On the weekends, we sleep in until about
8, 9.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2. But no, see, at first it started off, we was going to be here Monday through Fridays, and then Saturdays and Sundays, everybody's got to find somewhere else, right? Try to, you know, keep the business of City Hall going.
Sure.
I have no issues.
Yeah, don't forget to
But-
talk about the bathroom vehicle.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be my next one.
Okay.
Anyways, last night Art Terminal said, "F it, we're gonna be here Sunday through Saturday, and then we'll leave a certain amount of people behind to watch the stuff, and let certain, you know, a handful of people go do their business if they have any, and then come back. As long as they come back and check on their stuff, everything will be okay. As long as their stuff is packed up against the wall, or out along the, you know, the bike trail,
curb
bike
thing
racks
here.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.